Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Aarti Bhandare. I'm a dentist, but I'm the proud owner and founder and promoter of the non-profit organization called as Amulya Bone. I'm so much in love with nature to tell in short about myself that I have given up my full-fledged dental practice to be a nature warrior. The way we call water a natural and a universal solvent, in the same way, nature has the answers to all our questions. It has the solutions to all our questions. All that we need to do is seek for it. For me, nature is bigger than any god. It is more than a power, it's more than a caregiver. And I have seen the Virat Roop of nature. So I have seen air, water, and greenery in its purest and its most magnificent form, and it is as powerful because it can give someone to life. So there is nothing bigger to me than nature is. Childhood was definitely heaven, and now through concretization and destroying the nature, we are moving towards hell. Basically, people have forgotten the concept of existence through coexistence, maybe. More than most important change, the most needed change of this hour is the change in the mindset of the people. We say that nature belongs to us. There's a slight change that to nature we belong. Once we change that mindset, I think everything will change, all habits will change, and we may allow nature to heal. We've heard of the famous phrase. We say "boon boon se banta hai sagar." It's most commonly used. So individual practices, individual contribution matters a lot. It's not always that government and administrative laws change everything. Small habits like, for example, I breed earthworms. Smallest part of the nature, we start looking at it. Biodiversity, we cannot only look at the pride of lions or the biggest animals. An earthworm or a bee also helps most. And as we all know, pollinators, we think about bees which are towards extinction. So, when we have to contribute towards each individual's smallest thinking also matters. It's not always the laws that change everything. I could speak volumes about the medicinal properties of increased biodiversity, but something I came across very recently, something called as Shinrin Yoku. Translated into English, it's called as forest bathing. It's nothing but keeping all your belongings away in a forest with a lot of trees, with fresh air, leaving everything behind. And it is medicinal because it is shown to have some changes in the body, like improved blood circulation, decreased level of stress hormones. It has shown to improve the blood pressure of a person. As simple as it sounds, but composting, segregating the waste at source, bee breeding, raising earthworms, vermicomposting, going organic, going chemical free, by way of shunning all these detergents and everything out of your house, making your own bioenzymes in its very small way, contributes magnificently to the betterment of the biodiversity and environment. Just try it for yourself. I proudly pat my back because I'm completely aware of all the things that I have just said. Not only do I practice, but I completely endorse these things. For example, I've begun composting in the past 8 years. I failed miserably in the first year, but I haven't stopped, and I endorse the activity in schools and colleges. Same way, preparing bioenzymes, because all the water and all the chemical that we use at home goes into our water bodies, and I do not want the marine biodiversity to be affected in any way. So that is my little contribution, and I think if all of us come together and do it, we will have a healed nature within the next 5 to 6 years. Thank you.